Craving some epic samurai action? From fierce battles to stunning landscapes, these are the top 10 best samurai games to play right now. Let's dive in. Number 10, Soulcalibur 6. Even though it's a game that combines fighting styles from all over the world, Soulcalibur 6 features one of the most iconic samurai fighters in the history of video games in Mitsurugi. He has been a mainstay of the series, featured in every entry. As a result, he is one of the most refined and powerful characters in the series. He has different stances to master which will feel familiar to fans of Ghost of Tsushima's various stances and fighting styles. Number 9. Shadow Warrior Series. The Shadow Warrior series might be a bit more unexpected in terms of gameplay for those who are used to Ghost of Tsushima's combat system. This series of games is entirely FPS-based with a mix of katana and machine guns, adding some boomer shooter aesthetics to the gory hack-and-slash systems. You are protagonist Lo Wang, not a samurai, but an equally skilled assassin in the present day, who has to fight ancient demonic enemies that invade. Some of those enemies that you get to battle will even include Samurai Armored Toro and Laser Shogun, and you can think of this game as Doom, Ghost Runner, and Nioh rolled into one, with an impressive gore system. Number 8. Nioh 2. Another fantasy samurai game would be the Souls-like Nioh series, the last installment being Nioh 2. It's more liberal in its use of monsters and demons compared to Onimusha, and it's certainly not a game for those looking to have casual fun and fulfillment. Nioh 2 being a Souls-like makes it frustrating and more challenging than the typical samurai game. However, nothing should stop a good hardcore action RPG fan from trying it out. Besides, it has some of the best samurai fashion armor pieces ever in a video game. Number 7. Shadow Tactics. Blades of the Shogun. Although it's visually different, Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun is the perfect game for those players of Ghost of Tsushima who love tackling every enemy camp and base with a tactical mind. It's a real-time tactical stealth game with mechanics that are very similar to the critically acclaimed Commandos and Desperados series. Instead of a World War II or an American Wild West setting, Shadow Tactics takes place during Japan's Edo period. You take control of a samurai warrior, ninjas, a trap expert, and a rifleman who are tasked with infiltrating fortresses and camps using espionage, sabotage, and the element of surprise. Number 6. Fate, Samurai Remnant. If you love anime, especially Netflix's Blue Eye Samurai, or anything using the heavy visual feedback Musu hack-and-slash combat system from developer Koei Tecmo, like Warriors Orochi, Samurai Warriors, or Dynasty Warriors, Fate, Samurai Remnant might just be right up your alley. Similar to many games of its kind, it's likewise set in the Edo period of Japan's history, but it's also not just your regular samurai game. However, as you have the adorable mechanic of getting to pet dogs and cats to restore some of your health, this may feel reminiscent of petting the foxes in Ghost of Tsushima. Number 5. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Technically the protagonist of Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice is a shinobi or a ninja, but that could be forgiven, as the game is chock full of samurai looking to kill him anyway. It involves a wolf, a fallen dishonored shinobi tasked with retrieving his kidnapped lord from power-hungry clan leaders, though they aren't all that similar. FromSoft's most recent Souls-like does bear a resemblance to Sucker Punch's Ghost of Tsushima. The former is far more unforgiving than the latter, however, and players without extensive experience in the Souls games will likely find progressing to be pretty difficult. Number 4. To Yomi. Taking inspiration from Akira Kurosawa's movies like Ran, Seven Samurai, and Yojimbo, much like Ghost of Tsushima's Kurosawa mode also does, To Yomi's environment is designed fully in a black and white grayscale color. It adds a lot to the cinematic tone and dramatic flair that this game is going for. The gameplay is essentially Ghost of Tsushima and Nioh as a side-scroller rather than an open-world hack-and-slash, as it also comes with lots of brutal animations and giant folkloric entities to fight. Despite its minimalized aesthetic, it's truly one of the most memorable samurai experiences you'll have in a game. Number 3. Like a Dragon, Ishin. The Yakuza Like a Dragon games generally stick to the same modern-day period, but in 2014, there was a spin-off Japan-only release called Rigagotaku Ishin, which finally received a remake in 2023 and launched in the US and other regions. Like a Dragon, Ishin takes you to 1860s Japan. Following a samurai in the late Edo period, it's the world of Yakuza you know and love, the familiar character counterparts like Majima and Kuro, in the outrageously fun beat-em-up combat. But set in the historical backdrop of 19th century Japan, you now get a katana and pistol, and a story that revolves around real-life samurai Sakamoto Ryuma on a path to avenge his father's murder. Number 2. Rise of the Ronin. Rise of the Ronin's director Fumihiko Yasuda admitted that Ghost of Tsushima was one of the games we used as reference. Just by looking at the gameplay image above you could already start to see exactly how. But the game is also more expansive in its traversal, allowing grappling that's more like Sekiro and using a glider instead of just riding horseback. Number 1. Ghost of Tsushima. At the top of our list is the phenomenal Ghost of Tsushima. This game offers an unparalleled samurai experience. Set in a beautifully rendered open-world Japan, you play as Jinsake, a samurai warrior fighting to liberate Tsushima Island from Mongol invaders. With its gripping storyline, breathtaking visuals, and intense combat mechanics, Ghost of Tsushima truly captures the essence of the samurai spirit. This game is a must-play for any fan of the genre. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.